Okay, so on this video now, we're going to be posting the full shebang. We're going to post the task and the group flight in one single workflow. All right, so for this, I'm going to use two channels here that are demo only channels. Okay, I can post there, but we're going to pretend that this is the real task library that you have usually here. You know, the real task library is here, but we're going to pretend that task library is here, and we're going to pretend that this group event channel here is let's say the diamonds, you know, the one that is on Gut Gravel is this one is the Soaring Diamonds event channel, where we post all of our events. It could be the Soaring Friday event channel, it could be on SSC, it could be the Osglide channel where they post their own event. Okay, it could be any places where they post group events. We're going to presume that this one is the one we're going to use to post to do the demonstration. So I already have a flight loaded here. It's an old flight. It is already posted, but we're going to repost it in the demo here. It's an old flight that we did on the Diamonds Tuesday. It doesn't matter actually, but I have all of the information. Once again, I'm not going to go over all of the details to create your task. I'm presuming that you know how to do it using the tool. If not, then someday we're gonna have a video that goes on all of the details. All right, so I have my flight plan here. My task is defined. I have the event also, since I'm going to be posting the group event too. I'm the task designer. I am the one posting the group event, so I have all of the details. I've set it to next Tuesday just for the demonstration purpose. And yeah, I have everything ready, so I would be going on Discord next and start the post. You can see that there's a lot of things that are orange colored right now. It's all because it's not posted in the task library yet, so it will not allow you to post all of the information before you first post it in the task library. The reason behind that is that we want a unique ID that comes from the task library, and for easy referral. So, and also we want the task library to become, you know, the first resource for all tasks, soaring tasks. But it doesn't prevent you. It doesn't it does forbid you to post the task. Once it's posted on the task library, you can do whatever you want with the task itself. We're gonna see how it goes with that. All right, but yeah, it's all kind of arranged to say that I don't have the task library ID right now. I don't have the anchor to the thread, so I can do much but start posting a few things like the first few information on the group flight event or the main post on the task. It doesn't prevent you from checking already what you would like to include with your task and with your group events. So for the task, you can select various things here that you want to include or not. By default, they're pretty much all checked. If you use different settings, if you don't include some of the stuff there, you can uncheck them, and you can remember the settings and recall them anytime. If you want to reset everything to default, just use reset all. Same thing for the group flight event. Okay, in the thread for the group flight event, you can re-include everything from the task information. Usually on my side, when I post a group event on the Tuesday, on the Diamonds Tuesday channel, I'm not reposting all of the details. I'm only posting a few relevant task details only, and the logistics, and of course the group flight details. But I know that others like the Osglide they like to re-include everything from the task. So what I'm going to show you here is I'm going to show you to re-include all of the information from the task in the group. So that's not really what I would recommend, because the information is already in the task library. Just use a link and the people go there, but some don't like to have to navigate the task library. So I'm gonna do it with everything. Okay, files and legends, all the altitude restriction, the weather detail, the weather charts, the waypoints, the recommended. There's no recommended items right now, so it's grayed out. There's no recommended item on this task. But then I would leave this off, because since I repost everything from the task, there's no reason I'm going to repost the only the relevant task details. They're all there. It's kind of one or the other, you know. Logistics, I'm going to leave that alone. Oh, I already have a. Let's pretend this was blank from the start. It's because it was already posted before. All right. So I've said this, and I can remember these settings. So anytime I come back and you know it's reset, I can recall my settings anytime I want. If I want to change them, I can remember, and it's gonna remember. It's gonna save these settings. All right, so we are ready. I want to start posting it. The first thing, it will be the group flight, but there's one button. When you are posting both the task and the group flight event at the same time, you can use this button here, which does it all. Start full workflow for group flight and task. All right. One last thing though, sometimes people would like to post part of the group flight, but not the full detail, but not the task. You can still do that, because that's what I call a teaser. If you go into the event and you activate the event teaser here, and you post a teaser image, a message, then on the Discord this will become available, and if there is a teaser, it's gonna stop. It's not going to post anything else. Okay, so once you are ready to post the remaining information for the task, you can just restart the workflow and resume where you left off after the teaser is gonna go. Well, I'm not going to go over this one. I could do another video on that. So let's start full workflow. I click this. As seen in the previous video with the task, there's always validations that are run before posting to make sure that you didn't miss anything. Sometimes they are required information. It's what it's going to tell you. Sometimes it's just optional information, but hey, maybe you just forgot to put it. So it's really just a reminder. Here it's all okay. I know that I didn't put a weather summary in my field, in the weather summary field, but it's okay. I'm gonna dismiss it. I'm gonna say yes, I want to continue. So all right, first thing, it's mentioning, it says here, creating group flight posts. So I am creating first the group flight, okay, for that task, okay, related to that task. Just follow the instructions that are below here. This is the content that has been copied into your clipboard, but these are the instructions. So in the Discord app and on the proper channel for the club group, make sure you're on the new message field to post the group flight event. All right, so this is here. I'm in my group, my club, and I have my group event. So I'm here. I'm ready to post my first message. I can use auto paste here. All right, auto paste does what? It takes that and it pastes it automatically into the field where your cursor is positioned in Discord. Auto paste. I click this, and here we go. I have all of my group flight event information is posted here. Now it's gonna ask me to copy the link to this message. So you can so it can relate to that group from the task. It's going to relate to that message here. So there's a couple of ways you can do that. Either you like it says more menu and copy message link. This is here, the more menu and copy message link. or if you hold a shift key on your keyboard, the copy link icon is here, so you can do both. It's the same thing, the result is the same. I'm gonna click here, copy link. So you've seen, if I just move the window here, this is the link that it just copied. You know, the link to this message here, it just pasted it here and it saved the file, so it's embedded in the DPHX file now. So now it's ready to start posting the post. We have the first part of the group flight event here, and now it's ready to post the task itself. Again, read the instructions, and it's the first few times you're gonna read them, but after a few times you're gonna do it, it's gonna be automatic. You won't be needing to read the whole thing again. But again, it says open the Discord app and go to the task library. So let's again pretend that this is the task library flights, and I'm ready. It says to position myself in the next message down there, and I say okay, and I'm ready, creating the main flight plan post. Just you can post them in flight, blah 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 blah. Yeah, auto paste. I'm gonna use the auto paste a lot here. This is my task, my main post for the task. Once again, same thing, it's asking me for a link, so I'm gonna use the menu here, copy message link. Now it's the thread that it wants to create. So again, is most you follow the instruction, it's going to tell you to click here to create thread, and sometimes it's the suggested, what Discord suggests as title is okay, but I prefer to always see it dismiss the US flag from the title, because it cuts the title at a specific number of characters. So if you want, you can right click and do paste, or you've seen Control V is the same thing, so you just do Control V, and then after that what it says here in the instructions to go ahead and go back to the message field below, and you say okay, and you're ready to resume the auto paste. So it's posting the anchor, the task details thread. That's the first message in the thread, and that becomes the anchor to that thread, to that task thread. All right. So why it asking me again to copy the link? That's because it's gonna create links to that thread. Same thing here. Three button, copy message link, or hold shift and copy link. We're done copying links from there. It's all auto paste. I'm pasting, and you see that everything is turned green now. The task has been posted in the library, so it's green. The first message, the task details thread, has been also acquired, so it's green. Everything has turned okay. There's no warning anymore, so it's gonna allow me to post everything else where I want the information to be. So that was the full description. I'm going to resume auto paste. That's for the files, auto paste for the file legend, and that's where it's going to wait for 6 seconds. You see I have a wait cursor because files take longer to post. So depending on your internet speed, you might want to adjust the number of seconds that are here. For me, 6 seconds were perfectly. I always have time to finish. If you're not waiting, and if it's not finished posting, you run the risk of clicking auto paste and then to mix up the files with other messages, other stuff that's going to be posted next. So always make sure that the files are all that you have the description, and then you have the files, and then you can resume. So that's the altitude restriction, the weather details, and then we have the weather chart. If you include that, of course, it's following all of the settings that I have here right now. So that's the weather chart. Now it's gonna add the waypoints, if there was any recommended add-ons, the results, the invitation, and the task feature on group flight event. Of course, because I have a group flight. That's why it asked me to copy the group flight, because I already created the group flight. Okay, event post, So it can include this, and the link here is the link that we copied from the group event. All right, and now the task is done, but we're not finished to post the group event in the thread for the group event. All right, so it says how to create your group event. We're going back. We can use the link here to go back to our group event post that we just posted, the first posted. Sorry. And it's asking me to create a thread. So same thing, same little button to create the thread. And once again, I click paste. To this one is important, okay, because it's taking this title here that we don't want. We don't want the default title. It's not what we want. We want to paste the title from the actual title of the task, the event actually. And it says to go to the message field, click OK, and then it's gonna follow everything here. It just created the thread. Now you want to post the task mainly, and you want to post everything again. All right, auto paste. See, it copies everything. I'm just clicking auto paste, waiting for the files. Once it's done, the files, see altitude restrictions, a weather chart, waypoints next. Yeah, waypoints, and then the logistics, auto paste, and I'm done. So you can see that now in my group event, I have the main information, of course, and in the thread, I have the full copy of the task that is in the task library. So you can still do that. You can do that easily. Once it's posted in the task library first, then you can repost all of it in your own group flight event thread. And of course, if you have the logistics, I would highly recommend the event logistics, because it is including also a link back to the task in the task library. Okay, so you can navigate again between the task thread and the group flight post. That's it. I mean, there's not much else, but I've included everything here. So you can really tailor how you post the information in your group flight event. All right, and both in the task too. So that's about it, guys. I'm really, if you have any questions, you can post them in the comments below, or come on the Discord server using the link and just ask your question there if you want. But I think that covers it all about posting tasks and posting group flight events with a task. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. See you later in the sky. Bye bye.